Sacramento, California, the backdrop for the Hornets. The always exciting LaMelo Ball, sure to dazzle us with his ball handling tonight, leading the way for his team as they get ready for tip-off at Golden One Center. Hornets, Kings, tip-off coming right up. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. All right, a chance to check out stats for DeMar DeRozan.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
So the Hornets starting five. Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Colin Sexton out there with LaMelo Ball. And for the Kings, the duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A. Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
And that one's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's DeRozan. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Count that bucket.
DeRozan showing no panic whatsoever. Shot clock almost down, but nothing but cool head and composure from him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Shot clock at 5. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Sexton.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot, at 15 to 19-foot range.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Westbrook outside. Fires the 3. And DeRozan gets the 3. DeRozan's got 9.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Man, they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you gotta go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
20 feet out. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Knippel and Miller on the wings. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Diabate in at the 4 spot.
No hesitation that time. Mann just went for it.
Achua with the dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Monk. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And play stopped, so whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. Westbrook comes in for Carter. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Plumlee. And Sexton subbed in for Mann. Oh, got that one up quick. Sexton's got his first 2 points of the night. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding the shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
The bonus now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Here's Sexton. Again, Charlotte. The Kings trailing. 1:14 left to play in the half. Here's DeRozan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so they can make him hard to guard, especially from this area.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to DeRozan. Strong move inside.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Miller in his last outing with 12 points.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Kings trail by 4. DeRozan up top. He's guarded by Bridges. And DeRozan gets it to go.
Well, DeRozan really has a gift for scoring. Buckets just seem to find him.
For 3, Sexton. And Charlotte, another 3. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. DeRozan finds some space. And off the front iron, and in it goes. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hornets out in front, leading by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. And the basket by DeRozan.
Unlike a lot of players, DeRozan isn't into jacking up a bunch of threes. And I like that about his game, that discipline to stay within his strengths.
Now here's Miller. 14 points for him. The 3 from Sexton. And the Hornets, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's DeRozan. Give him 23. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Brandon Miller.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker. And that makes him a different kind of matchup.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Knippel's checked in for Charlotte. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. From deep. Connects from downtown. And the Hornets lead by 2.
The defenses have to chase Knippel off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
And LaVine, throw it down.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Knippel, no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's DeRozan. He's got 27. Outside Monk, beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. And now a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Sacramento on top, up 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Hornets. The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Then it's Ball, then it's Miles Bridges. Westbrook, that's in!
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Yes, sir! Count it!
DeRozan from mid-range makes it look so easy.
Charlotte trailing. LaMelo! From distance! LaMelo ball!
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, good work from the mid-range. This is why you let Murray do his thing from there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Takes a three. Buries it from outside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
DeRozan, quick two, all net.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a fine-tuned offensive juggernaut.
It's money from deep.
Oh, how about that? Sexton with a huge bucket, a must-hit, and he did.
Miller against DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Outside Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Charlotte leading by 3. Outside Sexton from deep. The triple drops.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Big basket from DeMar DeRozan, an experienced NBA shot maker. He's been in these situations a lot, and he's come through more times than not.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Four-point game. Miller on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Now Sexton. Yes! Using that window!
And this is how you step up in the clutch. Sexton is ready to deliver in these moments. And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. DeRozan fires. He knocks down the jumper.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Westbrook! Miles Bridges buries it! And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Colin Sexton.